You see a liquidity sweep, you see a break of structure, a fair value gaps get formed, price taps into this fair value gap, it rejects off of it, you're like, wow, perfect, this is an amazing trade, you enter off of it, and the same candle you enter off of completely wigs you out, goes straight to your stop loss, you get fucked, and then it reverses back and goes to your TP. I'm sure you went through this. And the reason why this happens is because you're probably not using this one concept called equilibrium. Understanding equilibrium can literally make or break your setup, because the majority of the time, price wants to go into a discount so that you can take a proper trade and go target the opposing liquidity, the opposing draws. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to identify the equilibrium within the market, that 50% zone, the discount and the premium. And I will break down everything on the charts right now, and I will show them to you all on the charts. All right, let's start. So what is an equilibrium? Equilibrium is divided between the 50% zone as well as the premium and the discount. So let me just draw a bullish trend here. Boom. Got a bullish trend right now. Bang. And next to it, let's do a bearish trend. Boom. All right, perfect. Bearish trend, bullish trend. To identify equilibrium, the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the Gann box. Gann box, you can find it where there's the fib, go lower, there's boom, Gann box. You put it in a bullish trend from the low to the high. And in a bearish trend, you're going to do it from the high to the low, okay? Once you do that, I'm going to explain everything. Boom, we did that. So what is equilibrium, to be precise? Equilibrium is the 50% mark of the range. And between equilibrium, it divides the premium zone, which is anywhere from 0.5 to 1, and the discount zone, which is anywhere from 0 to 0.5. The discount zone is usually where your optimal trades happen. This is where you want to take trades. The reason why you were getting stopped out every single time is because the majority of the time you were taking your trades in the premium zone. And then price would just retrace back into the discount, and then it would go into your direction. So to avoid this, you want to usually take your trades between the 0 to 0.5 mark. The 0.5 to 0 mark on the bullish trend is usually the lower half here, and a bearish trend is going to be the upper half here. Okay? So let's say you get a liquidity sweep, you get a break of structure, price retests into your fair value gap, and that fair value gap is between the 0 and 0.5 zone, so the discount zone, then you're golden. This is where you need to take your trades. If price fills back here, that's not good, because what's going to happen the majority of the times, let's say you boom, all good, and then bang, tests here, it goes up, you think you're gonna go well, and then boom. It's literally sunny outside. How the fuck is it raining? All right, whatever. Bang, and then let's keep drawing. Boom. Right, I'm so shit at drawing on trackpad. And then it retests and you keep going. So in this case, what happened? So this is first of all a bullish trend. We got highs and lows, higher highs and higher lows. So we take it from the low to the high. Let's say the low was, my drawing is dog shit. Let's say the low started all the way over here. Okay. Boom. First of all, let's say we price going up here, we test something, if our value gap goes up. So let's say we had a liquidity sweep and a break of structure, okay? Let's say there was a fair value gap on this move up. And you're like, oh shit, it's amazing, I'm going to take a trade off of it. You see a rejection, you enter, first it's going well, and then boom, it shits, takes you out, and then goes back in your direction. Why? You took the trade, first of all, on the premium. Price wanted to go into the discount to balance out the zone and then go to your direction. So here we went in discount, we balanced the zone, and boom, we broke structure right off of it. And this is where your trades would have happened. So if there was a fair value gap here, okay, well, excuse my drawing, but you get what I mean. Let's say boom, fair value gap like this, and you had a fair value gap here. You shouldn't take the trade off of this fair value gap. You should take a fair value gap that is within the discount zone. So boom, price retests here, retest this fair value gap, and boom, you enter. Let's say you had your candle here, boom, very simple. Let's actually identify it. Now, let's try to find it on the charts, okay? Perfect example. Bang, we have this move from the high to the low, okay? From the high to the low. What does price do? Boom, we go down. You might see a fair value gap entry here. You might think it's good. You probably take a trade right here. It's going well at the start and then you get fucked, right? It goes back, stops you out, but then it goes into your direction and it shits the bed. Why? Because we wanted to fill the discount zone. In this case, it's this bearish, it's the upper half, the 0 to 0.5. Boom, we went into the discount and then we shot the bed. Very simple. Let's find another example. Boom, another example of equilibrium, okay? From the low to the high, since it's a bullish trend. Boom, okay? We go into equilibrium, we tap this 0 to 0.5 zone, the discount zone, and then boom, we print. Another one. It's so easy to find. Another example of equilibrium right here, boom. Bruh, fucking hate track pags. Okay, fuck. Here we go. Okay, from here till here, from the low to the high. As you can see, price retests the discount zone and then it chops a bit and then boom, easy printing. It's as simple as that. This is the framework that you're going to follow whenever you want to take a trade. First, you're going to get a liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweeps are non-negotiables, especially high time frame liquidity sweeps. So first, high time frame liquidity sweep. Then you need either a 5-minute inverse fair value gap or a 5-minute SMT or a 5-minute break of structure. This happens, perfect. You move on into the 1 minute. On the 1 minute, you find the fair value gap, perfect. Instead of taking it, you draw your equilibrium and you see, is it in a premium or is it in a discount? If it's in a discount, perfect. You take the trade, printing. If you find that it's in a premium and there's some lower fair value gaps in the discount, the majority of the times it's better to wait for price to develop, maybe take out this fair value gap and then take the trade once you get into the discount. Because the majority of the times you're going to get stopped out and then it's going to go in your direction. But that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, if you guys found it valuable, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys maybe on Tuesday. See you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.